Hey, Dayday, it's Ozzy. So I wanted to show you my findings. Here's my research. I checked out the images that you sent me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your house is nice. I love the flooring, two-tone paint, 2 stories. I think it doesn't have any popcorn ceiling from what I can make out. So it's been updated and I like it. It feels homey, double door, French doors, good kitchen, backsplash, a decent size stainless steel appliances and decent sized backyard. I think it connects to the garage, right? So you got a tree right there. Your house is definitely a really, really good one. Now, when we do some research and we go to the MLS, here's what I'm looking at. Let me show you. I went into this big circle, and instead of looking at solds, Dayday, instead of looking at solds, I'm looking at actually actives. I'm looking at actives because I want to see what your property would be competing against. When you put your property, Richford Place, up for sale, you're going to be competing against these properties right here. Let me go ahead and take off these check marks. You're going to be competing against these green dots right here, right? This one, this one, this one. These are all townhomes, 2 stories, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, or these are your direct competitors. If somebody wanted a similar size townhome with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2 stories, you literally in a 5+ mile radius, you have 10 listings you're competing with. That is, if this buyer is flexible with where they want to live, right? Spring Valley, over here more central, over here more on the Northwest Charleston area, or over here on the east side next to the UNLV area. If they're flexible, then all of these are your competition. So let's go to the results and let's see what they look like. Let me zoom in a little bit here. So here are the 10, and look at the price points that we're looking at. They range, since they are a little bit spread it out in a 5 to 6 mile radius. Location, they all range from as low as 215, 217, 239, 250, all the way up to the 375, 305, 280s, right? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to get a little nerdy with me. Get your nerd glasses and check this out. When you grab all 10 of these properties that you would be competing with, and you click on Quick CMA, this is what you get. You get a report that has medium and averages, right? So I'm gonna here it grabs all 10 of them, and when you crunch the numbers, let me zoom in because it might be too small. Here we go. When you look at the quick statistics, you're going to see that the average townhome in your size is going to be around 268,000, medium to 263. So somewhere in the 260s, right? 260s to 270s. That's what I want you to kind of have a framework or like a baseline, something to shoot for. So you can safely predict that in this market, based on the competition, if you list it somewhere around the 260s, you should be attractive enough as a property so that people come and show it. Buyers can come and show it to their buyer agents can come and show it to their buyer clients, right? That's what the nerd statistics are telling us. It's in the 260s. Now, I know that when you and I spoke on the phone, you were saying that your goal is 280. One of the things that backfires for us with you wanting that amount is, and let me show you, hold on, is this, look, Zillow. Where do I have Zillow? Right here, Richford. One of the things that backfires with us actually wanting the 280 is that when they go to Zillow, you already see that you already know that the public, right? The public's going to go to these free online search portals, and they're going to see that these already work against us because Zestimates are saying that it's only worth 220. It's 220, 222, 207 right here, 207, 238. My statistics over here, my nerdy statistics are obviously saying a little bit higher, in the 260s instead, but this actually hurts us, Dayday, because the public domains, these free online search portals, are actually evaluating at lower. So when we list it for 280, this is going to hurt us. So I do think we have a shot, though. To be honest with you, I do think we have a shot to list it at 280. But here's what I want you to think about. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I want you to think about this. Imagine a regular pen right here. Here's a regular pen, Dayday. If I just literally toss this and it landed in front of you on your desk or on your table, if I said, here's a pen, and then boom, I dropped it in front of you. And I said, how much do you think this pen is worth? And you would be like, I don't know, 25 cents, 50 cents, no more than $1. I would be like, you're right. I think so too. Now, what if this pen, Dayday, was on a stand, and an acrylic stand display, and it had other in that like acrylic stand, it had 9 other pens similar to it, maybe different colors, but same pen, all in its stand. Kind of like imagine Dillard's, right? With the little, like on a shelf, and they're all properly placed there. How much would that pen now be worth? 20 bucks per pen, maybe, right? I don't know, 50, depending on how much they, but okay, now here's the third scenario. Imagine this pen being in a wooden box with velvet lining holding it, velvety, smooth lining inside of a wooden mahogany box. And that is displayed in a glass case with a spotlight, shining on it, right? Glass case, wooden mahogany box, and velvet on it. And that display case is in London, and the only one that can show you that pen is a tuxedo wearing person that comes and says, yes, I can show you that pen. And by the way, his name is Pierre, right? How much is that pen now worth? You can imagine that the value of the pen actually went up, right? So it's all about presentation. It's all about how you present the product that really starts to make something worth more. Now, with your property, and this is the secret to real estate, as you already know, is that if you just list your house the way it currently is, the way you're currently living in there, it's almost like you're saying, here you go, Ozzy, here's my pen, catch, now go sell it, right? If you really wanted to maximize the amount you can get, which is that 260 to 280, is we need to get that velvety mahogany wood box, that glass case, that London feel, that white glove. Let me show you that. We need to get that, and that takes work, that takes presentation, that takes staging, right? Staging. And that all, my friend, takes time, energy, and money. So I wanted to see if you're up for that, because if you want the 280, we need to get that oohs and ahs. We need to get that wow. And that's going to require some professional staging, white glove staging for us to get the 280. If you don't want to do any of that, you're busy with your business and you're like, hold on, Ozzy, I don't have really the time and the money to stage. I I really just want to see what I can get for it without me doing anything. Here's the pen, here's the property, go and see what you can get. Then we're going to have to deal with what we can. We're going to have to let the market decide what it's worth, right, Dayday? So for that case, we would do this. We list it on the market the way that you can present it, because you're limited on time, resource, or you're busy with your job and your family. We list it. We put our best foot forward with the best photography. We list it the way it is. Then we see how many showings we get per week. And per week, depending on how many showings and how many offers, from there, we can adjust the list price accordingly until we find what the market deems as value. So now you have a real estate professional's opinion. I do think it's possible at 280, but now you see the type of work we got to do. The medium statistics is showing like around 260 as far as those CMA statistics, right? And then Zillow saying 220, 220-ish, 230, something like that. So let me know what you want to do with regards to this. Here's my final question as I'm wrapping up the video. Do you want to just sell it as is? Like, here you go, Ozzy, I don't have time and money. Tell me if you can. Then I would recommend letting me know so that I know what to do. Or if you're like Ozzy, I want the best presentation. Connect me with your best interior staging professional. Connect me with your best maybe some storage so I can get some of my stuff out there and get room for the staging. May you need to do some stuff to the property to get it up to that 280 fee price point. You might, maybe if there's something you need to fix or maintenance up, right? Maybe you need some handyman, staging, storage. We're going to have to put some work in. And if you're willing to do that, let me know and we'll get started on that. It's going to be a lot of work. But again, if you want the 280, we got to work for that 280. If you want to put it on pause and say, not right now, oh my gosh, I didn't know that this information was like this. I didn't know the market was like this. Let me actually put this on hold. Then just let me know. So you got kind of like a couple of choices right there. All right. Dayday, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this gave you clarity and helps you make an educated decision in your real estate world. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.